Brie. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. This is a belated birthday. Yeah, I was uh, busy working, guys. Yes. Hold on. It's 9:48. Okay. Let's see. Let's get this going. There we go. All right. I missed you guys. I wish I would have been here a little sooner. But like I said, I've been working and it's been really cool. So, hope everybody's been doing well and staying safe and got all your Christmas gifts done, you know? All right, let's wait for some people to get in here if we can. All right. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're new, well, welcome aboard. I am Brie, your Brie Bragg, your favorite spirit DJ Brie. I'm going to do some general readings tonight. How this works, if you're newcomers, get a notepad and paper out. I give sometimes numbers. I need to start trying to record some like I used to with all signs, which would be great. I need to. I'm still trying to get a schedule, but I will try to be on as much as I can this weekend. Hey, Fiona, what's up? How you doing, sweetheart? Hope the holidays are treating you well. I think I'm gonna cook me a nice little steak and baked potato. Ooh, baby, yes. But I'll be working, trying to help keep people from, saving their lives and keeping them safe. Yes, I love working. I don't like sitting around too much. Doing my best. I'm still working so hard. I can't get any weight. And I mean, I'm eating as much as I can and drinking those things. The allergies. Everybody's been having allergies lately. All right, it is star date 12/21/2025. 9:50 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it's 71 degrees and mostly cloudy. Yes, in Texas. It is 20202. Wow, I've been seeing 222 all day. Quite a bit. Been seeing 444. Steak and potato sounds good. Yeah. Well, everybody's going to be busy, so I'm going to just be making some money. I like making money. Like I said, when you're going through things and you start picking up and doing well, it feels really good. I've always been an independent person, and sometimes I try to depend on others, and they don't always come through. So I kind of like it. Yes. And I'm focusing and loving on myself. I'm not afraid to love again or fear it. So, when you're taking care of yourself in the right way and loving on yourself, then it comes to you in many, many ways. I'm meeting a lot of interesting people. It's really nice. Um, Sometimes I meet a lot of freaky people, but hey, not everybody's perfect. Not everybody's my cup of tea, nor am I them, which is cool. Get your note paper out. Get your ears on too. It's a little late at night wherever your time is. Put your area and what time is it for you? That would be lovely. 411117. Yes, nice numbers. 117. Yes. Uh, Happy birthday, belated to all my Sagittarius and the Cuspers, and happy birthday to the Capricorns. Yes. Tonight, like I said, if you're new, I work with the frequencies of music. Um, the energy doesn't lie, people do. So, whichever's the strongest energy, that's what we pick up, and Spirit will talk to you through the songs. Wish I could hear it. Hopefully, in the future, I'll be able to do something with that. I'd like to do the YouTube music. That way, we don't have too much trouble. Because whatever music I will be using, it will be on YouTube, so they can't say too much. It is already allowed. So, man, my hair's getting long. I'm about ready to get a haircut and some highlights put in. What y'all think? Yes. But I'm trying to catch up on a lot of stuff right now. I'm trying to work on my vehicle and get it caught up. So it's kind of nice. Just doing a lot of stuff. My hearing's been off because of the allergies. Quite a few people have gone through that. So I've had some good news that about 4 more weeks, if the allergy meds work, they got me on a little bit more. Um, the weather's kind of freaky here. One day it's cold, next day it's hot. It's raining. So um, hopefully, if the worst comes to worst, they'll have to put tubes in my ears, which is, I haven't had tubes in my ears since about 25 years. I have exceptional hearing. I can hear very well. So I have to go around blowing my nose like I'm in an airplane by the hour. So, all right, y'all get your note, pay it out, get your favorite snack or something to drink on, whatever you partake in. And if you got some popcorn over there, just push it my way, huh? I like the little salt and extra butter. All right, Spirit's going to talk tonight. May not be on too long because, like I said, I got to get up early in the morning. I have a job to do. All right, so we have Ride Like the Wind by Christopher Cross. So, somebody needs to save money at this time of year. You might need to check your DMs, emails, text messages. You might have a message in there. Or maybe you need to notify something, check in. All right, Christopher Cross. I use Pandora at the moment because we always like Pandora's box. We're not afraid. If we're authentic, what do we have to hide, right? Our dreamers on here. We are private people, but we don't keep secrets. Secrets hurt. Yes, they do. But we will keep people's confidences, and we know quite a bit. We just don't say nothing. All right, so let's get started with Ride Like the Wind. Spirit, we welcome you in. May you protect us as we channel and work with your frequencies and whatever the message is for the collective or the dreamers. Dream Squad, we are ready to go. Yes. All right, maybe somebody ought to go out and win something. Yeah, at the casino. Somebody's going to be winning the lottery. So go out and get your ticket. Now, I don't promote gambling, right? But every now and then a ticket won't hurt. All it takes is one. All right, so what do we got tonight, Spirit? Let's go with Renaissance Day. All right, what do we got? Happy birthday to me. It just passed on the 16th. Yes, thank you. And happy birthday to any of the Sagittarians. If today is your day. 1002211. Make your wish. Somebody's got a long way to go. Somebody's going to Mexico. Like the wind, right like the wind. What do we got, Spirit, for the dreamers? What's the message? So somebody always spoke a mind with a gun in their hand. Whoa. I like your attitude, Fiona. Merry Christmas, Fiona. And thank you so much to my moderators. Y'all are awesome. And y'all been with me since the beginning, man. Yes. Y'all been some good riders. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all my family. The ones that I consider family. Family and friends, right? So you always want friends, even if they're family, right? People that got your back. You know they got your back. You know who don't? Nowhere in sight where the church bells rang. Sounds like somebody got pregnant. You know how to shotgun wedding, right? Ooh, we got the priestess in reverse. So somebody is either losing their gifts, misjudged the. See, she's about truth and beauty, right? So somebody hasn't been truthful, and they're not so nice, right? They fake, phony, high priestess. Some could be somebody just acting like they are spiritual, or uh, Let me see this card for a second. It's the first time I've seen this card in this deck. It's been a while. But she's holding like a tea with like a pear in it, right? So somebody's spilling the tea, or maybe somebody's secrets are coming out. The high priestess usually holds a lot of knowledge. So maybe something's coming out. Let's see. Somebody's riding like the wind. So maybe secrets coming out about something, somebody. Secrets coming out because of this song. Could be a wedding. You know, somebody was supposed to show up for a wedding and didn't. That's what's in the song. You can look it up. What else we got? So somebody's got amazing vibes. Maybe somebody's not vibing right either. Somebody's secret's coming out because you look, she's holding. You see that she's whispering, holding her hand up or her finger up to her. So maybe some secrets are coming out. Okay, we got two more. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords. That's air energy. Okay. Just remember, I love you. Ooh, by Firefall. The thrill is gone. So the nights are getting long. So somebody's thinking about their blues. Maybe some secrets come out. But this Queen of Swords, maybe there's some. So somebody's got a lot of trouble. They want to cry. Their world's crumbling and they don't know why. They know why. Okay, so friends are letting them down. Okay, here is. So somebody said that somebody loves you and it'll be all right. But here's like a bunch of pictures, right? And then there's some kind of paperwork, and it's got something to do. Maybe this person is a court person, official, but there is a scale there. So something's being weighed or looked at by the justice. And she's holding a letter opener. So somebody either got a letter, knows about a letter, or or somebody's writing a letter, something legal. But there's a curtain here, if you look. So this is a judge. She's a judge. Forgive me for coughing because of the sinus drainage. But if you look, there's curtains back here, and sometimes it's a theater, or a court, And then here's the 5 of coins. The 5 of coins is being somebody was left out in the cold, so maybe the secret's out about something legal, okay? Something was left out, or someone was left out of something. But there's a family here, and it's really strange because there's more than 5 people in this. And the five of Pentacles is usually being left out in the cold. So somebody's left out of something, maybe, possibly. Actually, there's more than there's more than 5 people here. Maybe there's somebody injured. There's also a child. If he looks, maybe it's a community, but there's somebody up here. Way up here. And he's holding a Bible. So this tells me right here with this card, or these cards here, okay, if you look here, we had the high priestess. So somebody was acting like, this is kind of like people being in a clique or a coven, okay? But the secrets are coming out, okay? Something legal, or some people made a false judgment, possibly. Slander, defamation of character in a community here. But something's being left out, or they're being left out, okay? So let's find out some more. But it's got something to do with a church. So somebody may be acting like they, spiritual, but they're not. Spiritual is being connected to God. Period. What else we got, Spirit? What on this high priestess? Fake high priestess or high priest, take it as you may. The Tin Man. Oh, well, we got to go to our little Wizard of Oz. The Tin Man. Tin Man had no heart. He was hollow inside, and he was rickety and stiff, you know? Maybe somebody's in pain. So people are talking about the gift of gab and keeping it to themselves. So some people are talking in a group. So somebody was trying to get a prize here. That's what he's saying. Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. So somebody does have a heart, they're just not showing it. And we know Oz was fake, right? He was the fake. This guy's Sir Galahad. Sir Galahad was played the hero, right? Oh, here we go. The Seven of Cups. People had options. Whoever this was, this fake person had options, right? Or these people have options, or they chose the wrong thing, right? But if you look, there's a bunch of people in here celebrating, but there's one person you can't see, right? Right? So this person is in the shadows, in behind something. They're behind. And that's going to come out who this shadow figure is. It's going to come out. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtains. That's right. He's just a blowhard. And that little dog figured it out. Little Toto. I love Toto. I'll pull the cards on those in a minute. I love the Oz cards. A friend of mine gave me those, man. Oh, that was sweet. Been wanting those for a long time. I'd like to have some with Gone with the Wind. Another friend of mine was supposed to send me a French deck of like animal cards. But see, this person, the person has a heart, right? So whoever this is, I didn't even notice this. Look at this. You got all these people. But there's one guy, he looks like he's a very important person, right? And he's got a sword. But look at this. Somebody's a witch back there, right? Or somebody, maybe he's calling somebody a witch. This high priestess. Talking bad about them, right? You know, in the church, they teach you spirituality. It was originally supposed to be done, but they hid that. A lot of people who knew who were the spiritualists or spiritual people, because a good preacher knows that. They know who have the gifts, but sometimes they manipulate people who have gifts, or they try to, right? Okay, we got the Six of Coins. Ooh. Okay, when you got the Six of Coins, here it's biscuits. Now look at this card. It's in reverse. All right. So we got How Long by Ace. Uh-oh. So we're talking about karma here. How long is it going to take? Karma can take a while. It keeps adding up, adding up, adding up, adding up till them scales just keep going deeper, 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 right? God, the universe, gives you a chance to rectify or redeem yourself or make things right. Okay. So we got these two people are learning something in this book. And they got the Six of Coins, which is balance, give and take. So how long has this been going on? This meeting of people, these secrets, and the Queen of Swords, the judgment, right? The Queen of Swords is also about truth and justice. She's been through a lot. She's got a lot of knowledge. So is that high priestess. It's through wisdom, right? But you got this guy, this little kid over here. He's looked bored as heck, right? He's like, well, maybe somebody didn't learn something, or they're not learning something, or they're bored, right? But you got this person back here, like curious. What the heck? right? So you got this sneaky deaky guy over here, and then she's just being who she is. This is a teacher. This is a teacher. But getting back to the spirituality, it's known in the church about what spirituality is. They teach you that. You're supposed to have a relationship with God, right? You know, they say crystals, you know, people that use crystals or candles, you know, they're bad. Well, the Catholics use them. They go light a candle for their, you know, their person. Back in the old day, when they lit a candle, it was supposed to bring the spirits in, right? Right? You know, oh well, if you wear a crystal, you're evil. No, talking bad, spell work, evil deeds, not doing things for God because you want to or to please Him. You're doing it to please yourself or to make yourself look good. So whoever this sneaky deaky guy, same guy here, right? Nosy Rosie, meddler, right? So it's in the reverse. So hopefully this justice, whoever this is, wants this balance. Because whatever it was, this other person got left out in the cold, and this whole group knows about it. Sneaky deakies. And whoever this judge is ain't playing with that. They don't want to get up in this mess. So the secrets are coming out about these people and the imbalance, right? So he's wanting to know how long's this been going on. So it's kind of like if you go talk to a lawyer, right? It could be a lawyer too. So how long? Hi Douglas, welcome back, baby. Merry Christmas to you too. So he's wanting to know how long's this been going on. Y'all been doing this, right? So a whole community was a part of this, and it's going to affect them. And whoever they've been following, this little guy way up on the hill, you know, they ain't being led right because they're being left out in the cold or being taught wrong here. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a little sip of coffee. Let's see what else I'm going to get messages on. This is channeled. You ready for Christmas, Douglas? 2352111. Make your wish, guys. Thank you. I like it too. I keep having to go from a heavy jacket to a little jacket, light jacket, or just my shirt. Just want to wear biker shorts, you know. Those little, kind of like legging shorts, but they're short. Still can't get any weight, man. Shoot. I am eating junk, pizza, you name it, man. The kids are. That's what they're for. I adopted a family for Christmas, some kids. That's what I do every year. Usually when I get money for my birthday. This year I didn't. So Orleans, maybe somebody is from New Orleans. That might be me. That's why I got that strong accent. You know what I'm saying? I was driving today and somebody said, "Where are you from? You from New York?" I said, "Ding, ding, ding." No, the other one. It's almost the same. Dance with me. Somebody wants to dance with you. You're still the one. Oh, night is falling. See, this time I can eat all I want to this year, right? We got fudge, we got cookies, we got cake, we got all that. And I'm like, oh, too much. So I've been, I had some honey, local honey before. I got $22 a quart. That was a gift to me too. Somebody wants to kick your feet up and dance with my dreamers. Let it lift you off the ground. Somebody thinks you're hey Feather, what's up? You where you want to go. Maybe somebody's a driver. Want to take you where you want to go. It's with me. I'm glad I caught you too. I've been trying to get on. I'm gonna try to come on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. I don't know. It depends if I'm working or not, man. You know, I missed your birthday. Well, I missed my birthday. Happy birthday. What day was your birthday? Mine was the 16th, which equals 7. Divinely guided. My birth numbers are very distinct. It's all about give and take. One number is 5, which is constantly changing, which is Scorpio Venus, and the other one is 6. The 18th, well, happy birthday to Feather. That's why it's here, for happy belated birthday. Dew off the ground. 3, 4, 5, 5, 1, 1, 4. There we go. We're in the Trinity building, right? Collaboration, stability, marriage, relationships, and double change. Yes, always change is good. Keeps us on our toes. All right, what about this 5 of coins being left out in the cold? You know, sometimes people will ghost you because they do something, right? And then you just let them go and they wonder, well, why aren't you chasing them? So they feel like they messed up. They missing out. You know, people that have to be chased are people that have insecurities, you know. So when I'm not treated right, I will gracefully bow out and I'm not chasing. I'm just not. You know, you want to go? I can't stop you. You ain't happy with me? Go find it. Because that, you know, I have a lot of gifts. And if you ain't happy with somebody, then you ain't happy, period. And you'll never be happy. And you'll never be satisfied. You can't just keep going from one thing to the next and don't finish what you started. Your Song by Elton John. I wrote the song. Yes. Money, but by day, buy a big house where girls could live. Somebody wants to buy a house. If I was a sculptor, this guy, somebody wants to make potions in a traveling show. That's the best I can do. This my song, yeah. One's for you. You can tell everybody this is your song. Sing is by the table, song. No, you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words. Somebody wrote you a song. A wonderful life is what you're in the world. Somebody thinks you're wonderful. Oh. All right, what do we got on this 5 of coins, Spirit? Somebody sat on the roof. All right. Ooh. Oh, wow. I ain't seen this card. Ooh-wee. Capricorn energy. Capricorn's in the house. So we got the 6 of coins. This is about money here. The only cups is the 7 of cups, which is options. So somebody thought they had some options. They don't. They thought they were going to get evil. Equal give and take. And then somebody made a judgment or wrong kind of judgment call. So now we got this card here. So we got the Capricorn devil energy, and you got the vultures. Oh my God. So something's got to do with some kind of life insurance or a will. Something. But the vultures are coming out here. And they pick something or news. Here we go with that coming out here. Some kind of news is coming out. Hope you don't. The vultures, I don't know what they're like. Picking the bones off the dead. You can't do that because that money's cursed. You know, like the Egyptians. I ain't kidding you. Whatever was touched, spent, whatever. Just saying. People don't like that. It needs to go where it needs to go, and it needs to be made right. But how wonderful life is while you're in the world. So somebody left something to somebody, and, the vultures came and got it because somebody thought you were right for it. You're the curse breaker. Okay? So there wasn't equal give and take. All right. But somebody might be writing you a song. Superheroes and sidekicks. Ha ha. Somebody might be, doing the right thing. Somebody's a hero. Unless they're Captain Saber 304. And we know how that goes. A 304 will give it away. Seriously. They can't hold on to nothing either. The King of Wands. Ha ha ha. Ooh, look at that. That King of Wands. So this is a King of Wands in the upright. Got a lot of passion. Got a lot of compassion. But some people are talking about this King of Wands energy. And we're talking about energy here. Al Green, let's stay together. Somebody wants to stay together? Maybe somebody's asking. But if you look, that volcano's erupting over there. Maybe somebody's got the odds for you. Maybe these people know it too. It could be a Queen of Wands too. It could be. People know about this King of Wands. The secret's out. Me feel so brand new. Now, that Al Green is written in green too. Somebody might have jealousy. Ooh. Somebody wants to spend their life with you. We had that other wedding thing, right? Oh, maybe somebody made a mistake. Ooh, temperance. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Somebody's imbalanced because it's in reverse. Look at that. And we know what the temperance is, right? That is doing things the right way. But somebody's got this cup of tea, right? And then they're pouring out this alcohol. Maybe somebody's got an alcohol problem, but they're not pouring it out anymore. They're pouring it in. So they need to get some balance here. But temperance energy is doing the right things, making the right choices. So somebody didn't do that. They made the wrong choice. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you, Feather, as well. You guys have been great, especially this year and last year. So somebody wants to work it out and give it a try, because people break up and then they make up. So somebody's coming back. All right, what do we got on this devil energy? So whoever it is knows that you wouldn't do that to them, but they did that to you. So somebody sees it only being around you because of your energy. All right, what about this devil energy? Okay, so we got the Magician in reverse. That is a person that's manipulative, my way or the high rate. That is more than anything. Look at that. They can't create no more. They can't alchemize. Even the book's on fire, So whatever knowledge they've learned, nothing. Whatever they tried to do, they can't manifest nothing. Not in that devil energy, And here we go with justice in reverse. So they didn't get no justice wherever they went. We the people. Here we go with the people. So those people, they didn't get their justice wherever they went with these people. All right. How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees. Saturday Night Fever may be y'all's favorite movie. Go check it out. All right, give me one more card, Spirit, and then we're going to pull the wizard out. Happy birthday again to all my Saggies and Cuspers. You could also be Ophiuchus, which is Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn, right? You want with your love and your softness. You wanted Daddy's Home too? It was hilarious. Or you watched Daddy's Home. Haha. I'll have to check it out. Okay, what do we got? One more overall card for this spread. Breaking us down. If they all should let. Okay, so this is people interfering in a relationship when it comes to you and me. So somebody made the wrong decision. And it looks like family was involved. This just made a big old mess. So somebody thinks you're the light. So they think you're there to save you when they fall. So you pick them up. Okay, the Four of Wands. Yes, this is about a marriage. That's the Four of Wands. These two people. This is about a marriage. People stuck their nose in it. It caused issues, maybe legally. It could. All right, so what else we got? Let's pull out these. As we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down. They all should let us be. We belong to you and me. That's right. People shouldn't stick their nose in marriages, and people shouldn't let people stick their nose in their marriages. That's between two people. Not the families, not nothing. So, if everybody else can be happy, why can't some? All right, so the Four of Wands. People are building or want to rebuild. The summer breeze. It was an injustice. And whoever this magician in reverse doesn't know how to manifest. It's like they're a puppet. They're doing themselves an injustice. But they need to be that King of Wands. His passion, his love, his goals in life. He should have a backbone, or her, because they're self-sufficient, independent. The King and the Queen of Wands are supposed to be the best couple in the deck, other than the Emperor and the Empress. But so can be the Magician, right? That is air energy, Gemini energy, Mercurian energy. And Geminis are supposed to be the masters of communication. And if they don't talk, there's a problem. Somebody got their tongue or their mind, right? Especially if they're a puppet. They should be ruling their own world. They should not be standing behind anyone but themselves. And they're supposed to be good leaders, at least analytically. Yes, I am. How you doing? We're here. 4757. Right on the nose, Brie. I'm sleepy on the couch. Hey, man, at least when you're sleeping on the couch, something's got your back. You don't have to worry about somebody coming from behind you. 4158153. All right, what do we got? The odds. Yeah. What we got, Michael? Ooh, somebody's got some nuggets. I keep saying somebody's going to win the lottery. Don't tell nobody, man. You'll have friends and family you never knew you had. Share the nuggets and share the joy. Depends on what kind of nuggets it is, too. It could be Bucky nuggets. Chicken nuggets. All right, we got Diamond Girl, Seals and Cross. So somebody thinks you the diamond. Ooh, baby. Yeah, I do. I love to see what's just going to happen. That's why we like the Pandora. I sure do. I like to look forward to the journey. I don't know everything all the time because sometimes my guides and my ancestors and God doesn't want me to know. Okay, even me, you know. So I love it. I like surprises. It's a challenge. Yeah, especially during Christmas. You know, you open up the presents. I do it all the time. I look forward to every day. It's a journey, you know, but I look for the signs and synchronicities of where to go, you know, and I trust it. Have faith, yes. What do we got, Spirit? Hey, whoa. What do we got, Spirit? Give me something for the dreamers. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Anything good? Ooh, we got a few cards. Let's take them. Ooh, no, that's too many. But we'll take, nope, that's too many. Too many. But I know quite a bit because, you know, I've had a lot of experience, a lot of wisdom, common sense. So somebody said they can never find another one like you. You know, diamonds are formed under pressure. You saw things when you was a kid? Okay, not anymore. No, I don't let the only time I read the cards is when I'm on here. Okay, I don't pull cards uh all day long. You know, I have a real job as well. I do this for because I enjoy it. Thank you for the. Do I see things? I get nudges. I feel energy. Um, you know what I'm saying? Music talks to me as well. Okay. I can also read between the lines. I can hear things sometimes, but I feel things more than anything. I feel the energy. You know, when I'm around people, I listen to the synchronicities. You know, the cards are just pictures. You know, I get nudges, and you know, my truck does the same thing as his phone. I've showed it to people, and it's really amazing. You know, and it's amazing what you can see and hear. That how do I explain it? Like the unseen. No, maybe when I was a kid, but it's not scary anymore because I look for the good in things because the bad's going to show up. So I look for the good in things, and that's how I help people find their way and help them manifest a good life. It's kind of like a headhunter in a way, talent, talent guide, gift guide, or help people, you know, talk to them and show them how to find uh, who they are, give them inspiration or strength of how to overcome things, how to communicate better, but how to find their life and their purpose. That's what I do. I don't just do it on here. I do it in my real life. Okay, hold the line. So somebody wants to talk to you. Look at that. Hold the line. Look at that. That's the Ace of Swords, baby. Okay. You wish you had that? Well, everybody's got gifts. Not in the way that you told me. It's not in the way to say you care. Play love, play to my friends. You say that you do. Hold the line. So somebody wants to talk to you. Love isn't always on time. Got to be in alignment. But I'm going to say this. You know, they say in Spiritville or wherever, you know, that what is for you won't pass you by. That's not true, because when you have that opportunity and you don't take advantage of that opportunity, I'm not talking about taking it and you take it for granted that it's going to be there. No. Ooh. No, it will go to somebody else. So you have to be able to be open when the opportunities come. You make your manifestation, you say it, you write it, you speak it, then you do your steps and you let the universe do the rest. See, I'm a rapper too, especially during Christmas time. I used to make some pretty, pretty, pretty Christmas trees. Okay, because love ain't always on time when we want it to be. All right, what do we got, Spirit? All right, so we got the 5 of bricks. Here we go again with another out in the cold. This flying monkey. So it looks like that flying monkey done left, and that old witch over there is like, where are you going? Hey, I'm talking to you. Uh-huh. They're what do you call that? Streets of gold is gone. It's the brick. That monkey's gone. That flying monkey. She's telling him to go get me some more bricks. Ha ha. But that's being left out in the cold. Why are you so much left out in the cold, Spirit? Um, First of all, I'm protected. I don't let dark spirits into my space. I can feel their energy, and they're in people. Okay, somebody does me wrong, they gone. Like the little flying monkey, they can't be. They cannot be in the light. Some people, oh, they're scared of the light or whatever, or you're the evil one or whatever. Whatever that crap is. But yet they want to be you. But don't they understand? You got to do the work. Okay, you got to know your dark side as well as the light side. Because you can't be the light if you don't know the dark. I don't let nothing like that in my mind. I see them coming and I let them play the little monkey games and I just act like I didn't see nothing. And I let them just hang themselves, but I'm watching and I get my receipts. Okay, that's that high priestess right there. Like I said, I know things, I just don't have to say it. That's for my benefit. But no, I don't let those kind of negative energies get in my head. I deal with them. Everybody should. No, not unless my blood sugar's low. But I have, yes, like when I'm meditating sometimes, yeah. But like I could be at night, I'm more awake. It's weird. I'm more awake. I could sleep. I could have, like used to, I could just close my eyes and I'm wide awake at night, even though my eyes are closed. And then the daytime, I'm sleepy, right? It's weird. But I've been that way all my life. All right, what else we got, Spirit? But you can do that just breathing. You get a lot of oxygen and breathe. Of course, if you're doing the 420, sometimes I can't right now because, I got to work. And what I do, it requires my attention. It's more important. It's just thoughts. Very rarely do I hear somebody calling me my name. I don't have people talking to me in my head. It's just a thought, a nudge. Long, cool woman in a black dress. The Holly. Somebody looks good in black. I know I did. Night I was downtown working for the FBI. Somebody works for the law, and they know it. No, you don't get offended. I'm not offended. I'm not offended. Everybody has different gifts, okay? Mine come through music. Um, I'll hear something, see something, like a word somewhere. But mine come through frequencies. God is frequency. Temperature started to rise. Was a long, cool woman in a black dress. A beautiful song. Other people do. Other people. Um, I hear. I can hear noises really well. Usually, I have very exceptional hearing. If it's quiet, I can hear a deer walking outside. You know the different sounds when my hearing's right. I can hear very well. But everybody has different gifts, honey. There's clairaudience, like you're talking about. I do at times, but my gifts change. It's kind of like your palate, it changes. But somebody knows where it's at. But levitating is like when you're doing yoga and stuff like that. Yeah. It's all also can be done when you're it's called when you're having a sexual act, right? And you're with the right person, it's like bliss. You're so in tune and connected that you feel like you're just floating. But yes, I have heard people talk, like in a room. If I just focus, I can focus on someone, just different things. I can sometimes hear or feel their thoughts or know where they're at. Just got to focus. If I want to know something about somebody and I want clarity, I got to just think about it or talk about it, ask for it. It's a certain way you pray. Um, if I haven't heard from somebody, things like that. I have different gifts. You're not crazy. Like I just said, everybody has different gifts. Um, Sometimes, I can hear conversations. It just depends. It's just the energy. Energy travels on light. A thought travels on light. Sway into the music. Slow dancing. Ooh, somebody's slow dancing. I wants to slow dance. All right, what else we got, Spirit? What about the Four of Wands? So maybe somebody's making a judgment about a marriage. Like, that could be another message. What do we got here? Slow dancing. Here we go. We got the Eight of Brooms in reverse. So somebody's missing a message, okay, or wants a message. And then we got the Hierophant. So somebody's worried about um, what this church people think. You know what I'm saying? The Hierophant. Let's see what that says in the cards. Hold on. This one's a little different. 22, 22, 22. But I'm going to get off here real soon because I got to get up early, guys. I've been working hard today. Okay, the Hierophant. The professor marvels beliefs. Okay, so we're talking about somebody's beliefs here. Maybe the way they were raised with this religious people. Okay, so the Hierophant. Oops, there we go. So Professor Marvel's beliefs and traditions may seem odd, but his concern for Dorothy is authentic. So somebody wasn't being authentic, or these people aren't being authentic. Quirks aside, he is as trustworthy as he is traditional. So somebody's not being traditional, not trustworthy, right? As he is traditional, there is much more to this enigmatic Hierophant than meets the eye. So whatever it is coming out, right? So let's go in reverse. His place in Kansas may be delightfully unconventional, but is Professor Marble worthy of Dorothy's trust? Ooh. So somebody wants to know if they're worthy of your trust again. Wow. Beneath this quirky exterior, Professor Marble has no qualms about nudging Dorothy back home. So somebody wants to come back home or wants to be or thinks Dorothy is home, but he wants to help her, right? He wants to help her get home or push her to go back home. Or maybe these people are trying to push the Hierophant or Professor Marble back home. Take it as it resonates. Reverse, the Hierophant invites you to rethink a recent major choice. So somebody's rethinking their choices, right? Speak up about details that still irk you. So, like we said earlier, somebody needs to talk about things and what's bothering them. Ooh, somebody's got something to say. Question everything, even Professor Marble. So, whoever this was, they should have stopped and thought and questioned things before they were hasty. Approachability aside, where is the proof that his abilities are acclaimed by the crowned heads of Europe? Ooh. So, if that is, so where's the proof? So, somebody didn't have any proof, or they're questioning somebody's abilities, are acclaimed by the crowned heads of Europe. So, whoever this was, they didn't have any proof, but now they want something. They want to prove. We got a lot of paperwork in here. Maybe this person of authority wants to know where their proof is because they made some false claims. Ooh. Or did he just choose to paint that on the side of his caravan? Ooh, so somebody painted a pretty picture of somebody that they ain't got proof of. Ooh, so maybe this judge or whoever they is wants the proof now of whatever these claims were. False claims, right? Okay, you're wondering about my motives? What kind of motives are you worried about, baby? You can chill here. So you wonder about my motives. So what's your question? Where? Brandy, you're a fine girl. Somebody thinks you're a fine girl. Looking glass. So somebody's watching you. So what's the question, baby? I'm an open book. I'm a private person, but I'm an open book. Somebody thinks you would make a good wife or husband. My motives are good, honey. I've been on this channel for quite a while. Oh, I do talk to my ancestors. Yes, I talk to the angels too. Those are spirits. I'm a spirit. It's okay, Feather. It's okay, Feather. Where here probably has audio clear audience. You don't know anything about angels? Well, stick around. The numbers that I call out usually, that's why I have y'all write a notebook in case, I send y'all to a song or numbers. You can go look for your angel numbers on YouTube. There's different angels for different things. There's the dark angels that help you with your dark shadowy stuff that you need to work on, and they guide you. And then you have like Angel Michael, Angel Gabriel, Angel Raphael, Angel Metatron. And if you go into math and things like that, it's called angles, which is if you're in the right alignment or angles, then it's mathematical as well. But somebody thinks she would be a good wife for her husband. 4362235. And those numbers are in these cards. You're currently looking for work, Douglas? All right, Douglas, I'm going to give you a little homework. Dancing in the moonlight. Somebody wants to dance the King's Harvest. There's the King Harvest. There you go, the King of Pentacles. Energy. Natural. You know about angels? You haven't seen or heard from any? They usually only talk to you through frequencies, okay, but they're around you. You can call on them. You can call on them. I'm going to smoke a cigarette here. Hope you guys don't mind. Because where I'm at, I can smoke outside, so. The moonlight. I've had them literally hug me, cover me, those kind of things. Really nice. It's very hard to hear from angels. They don't talk to you. They talk to you through numbers and frequencies. I've heard them. And it will make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. The frequency is so high. Especially the chirps. Ooh. It's the most beautiful music I've ever heard. And it's very high pitched. And I can hear them when they talk to me in my ear. It's very high pitched. Douglas, get a piece of paper out. Draw a line between it. Put your talents and gifts on one side. Right? And then on the other side, look for jobs that have those talents in them. And then do your resume to fit those jobs. You'll get one. Pray about it first. And lead me to the jobs. Have the jobs come to me up on a feed or something like that. And then tell your angels, thank you in advance. You give them permission. Angels will not do anything for you. You have 5 angels that you're born with. After you call some other angels into your life, they stay with you. But you can also use them to help other people as well. Okay? But you have to give them permission to do something for you. They will not do anything unless you give them permission. I do too, but don't be afraid of them. Spirits can't hurt you. Not if you are protected or anointed. Sometimes I see them. Sometimes I've seen people ride bikes and there ain't nobody there, So, and that's spirits, but I'm not afraid of them. I've had them touch me, things like that. Get you some tourmaline and put you a cup of salt water underneath your bed. Or you can just tell them you can stay. Just don't aggravate me while I'm sleeping. That's what you do. Tell me how it works out, Douglas. All right, let me pull one more card for this, and then I'll pull a music card or a soul's journey. And never be afraid of spirits. Because they are your ancestors. And they might be somebody that's around you, or it could be energy of something that you've brought into your home as well. Rich girl. Somebody thinks you're a rich girl. Yeah. Daryl Hall and John Oates. Old man Smelly. It's a beach girl, but it's gone too far. Who fall? Somebody's a 304, you know, or somebody's complaining to somebody. Somebody's a gold digger, but somebody loves you. It's not wrong to take what is given you. Well, if you're a taker all the time, so this is saying don't don't rely on other people. Rely on yourself. She's your best friend. Oh, since you can remember, that's the gifts you've got. It's like this shadow person. You know, there's a lot of people out there that hide behind the computer and, you know, hide their hands and throw rocks. Those are shadow people too, even though you can't see them, but you can feel it. I know when somebody's thinking of me. Love can grow. Ace of bricks. So somebody's worried about losing, or maybe these people are going to lose that money because that's justice, whatever it was. God didn't give it to them. There you go. All right. Let's see what else we got. Let me read one of these for y'all, and then I'll just talk to y'all for a little bit, and then I got to get to sleep. I talk to my family all the time. It's implied in the Bible, okay? But they're rooting for us on the other side, and the curse breakers, you know, people that do the right things, uh, even though it may be hard, but they take the guidance. I take the guidance of God in the universe. I'm obedient to him. Okay, I serve him first. Then myself, you know, take care of myself in the right way. I try to. Then whoever my partner is, if I have one. And then kids, you know, but the kids grown, the kids are grown, you know. But that's the way it's supposed to be. Um, whether I like it or not. And when I do the right things, then other things fall into place. Take it easy. Somebody travels. Oh my. So somebody's got a bunch of lovers, right? See that? All those, where is it at? All those options. So somebody's like running and, oh my God, that King of Wands. Wheels drive you crazy. So somebody's spinning their wheels. Take care, honey. We'll hope you come back again wherever. We're here. We'd love to see you again. We'd love for you to subscribe and come back. I will try this week, maybe Wednesday night. I'll come on here and I'll just do some all signs maybe for you guys. And then, or I will maybe Thursday, Christmas Eve, I'll answer questions for y'all if I'm not too busy. Baby. You know, but I'll probably make a lot of money this Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll answer y'all questions. You know, I like doing that for y'all. May win. All right, what do we got? Spirit closing message for our dreamers. Easy. All right. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. It does help to bring the viewers in and helps get y'all recognized too. So y'all can build your spiritual soul tribe. All right, we almost got one there. But I wish y'all to have a great holiday and be safe out there, okay? Somebody's got trouble. Friendship. Okay, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So he's looking for a lover that won't blow his cover, which would be a friend, right? Friends got your back. That's what friendship is, whether it's blood, relatives, or friends. You need a friend. Everybody needs a friend. These are hard to come by. So, you know, especially a loyal friend, I definitely wouldn't stab them, especially if you know they've been good. But don't take them for granted because they may not always be there how you treat them. You want me to pull a card for the collective? Okay, well, let's put these back in the deck. And we'll see what comes up. We love those wizards. Anybody want to send me some cards? I might post a place where y'all can send them. I'd love some cards, and I'd love to read for y'all. Hold on. So y'all take it easy. All right. What do we got? One card for the collective from Fiona. And thank you. My moderators are awesome, man. They've been around for a long time. Feather was it Fiona or Feather that used to come up with the recipes, man? All right. All right, we got no, that's not a good. We got the fiber bricks again. Somebody's feeling left out. Well, you don't have to feel left out. You know, if you're at a party, if you don't engage, well, you're being left out, right? You're leaving yourself out. Somebody needs a friend, man. Go talk to your friend, man. You know, if you have a real friend, they'll be understanding, but don't come across with BS. I can tell you that. All right. You know, somebody want to threaten me to leave me out. See you later. I don't want to be at your party. I can have my own. Leave. Somebody's energy. So we got the 4 bricks in the reverse. So that's holding back. Somebody doesn't want to hold back. I just said that. Spirit speaking. Go speak your piece. Go talk to your friend. Yes. So somebody, what a fool believes. So somebody was being a fool. They should have been creative. You know, the thing about this King of Wands, he should be a romanticist. You know, they're romantics. But Spirit's going to leave y'all with this song. What a fool believes. The Doobie Brothers. Maybe somebody needs to smoke one. Smoke one for me while you're at it. I love 420. Well, I love you guys, and I hope to see y'all soon right back here at the station where your dreams come true. Remember, seek the light. Be the light and then show it, man. Show the good side. Show love. It wins. It wins. It wins. It wins. It wins. Okay. I love you guys, and thanks for being here. I appreciate you, and I can't wait till next year to be still here with you. And God willing, I'll be here next time. I love you guys, and thanks so much. And this is your favorite spirit DJ Brie Bragg signing off. Smooches, y'all. Y'all come back now, you hear? Right here at the station. Bye, dreamers. Sweet dreams.